Chiefs Kingdom, brace yourselves, because what about to unfold will shake you to your very core. The emotions running through Arrowhead right now are more intense than a fourth quarter comeback in the playoffs. And trust me, this roller coaster of news will leave you speechless. Right now, as we speak, there's a defensive superstar making desperate pleas behind closed doors, begging the front office to bring back a beloved leader who's been ripped away from our family. Meanwhile, our franchise's future at the most crucial position on the offensive line remains shrouded in mystery, with personal matters keeping our rising star away from the practice field when we need him most. And if that wasn't enough to make your heart race, the receiving corps has just undergone another shocking transformation that nobody saw coming. This is Chiefs Kingdom at its most vulnerable, most passionate, and most united moment. We're watching our heroes fight for their brothers, our coaching staff scramble to fill critical gaps, and our front office make lightning-fast decisions that could define our championship aspirations. The brotherhood that makes this team special is being tested like never before, and the results will either crush our dreams or propel us to greatness. You need to hit that like button right now, because what you're about to discover will change everything you thought you knew about this team's current situation. Drop a comment below with your predictions, and don't you dare scroll past without subscribing, because Chiefs Kingdom deserves to know the truth. The first revelation involves our defensive anchor, making an emotional confession that will leave you questioning everything about our championship window. Are you ready to find out which superstar is openly campaigning for a reunion that could save our season? Chris Jones just dropped a bombshell that is Chiefs Kingdom in complete emotional chaos. And what he revealed about our missing defensive powerhouse will make your blood boil with both frustration and hope. Our all-pro defensive tackle didn't hold back when reporters asked about the gaping hole in our defensive line. With the passion of a true leader, Jones looked straight into the cameras and declared, "Everything. And hopefully, life comes full circle and we get my guy back." Mike Pennel is a heck of a locker room guy. And so many things I can say about my brother. We've got to get my brother back. The raw emotion in his voice was unmistakable. This isn't just about football stats. This is about family. Think about this for a moment. Chiefs Kingdom. When was the last time you heard our defensive leader make such a public, heartfelt plea? Jones isn't just missing Pennell's contributions. He's mourning the loss of a brother who brought that special locker room magic that championship teams desperately need. The numbers don't lie either. We're currently surrendering 119 rushing yards per game, ranking us 13th in the league. And that's unacceptable for a team with Super Bowl aspirations. We're giving up 4.7 yards per carry, and that's directly impacting our ability to control games. The heartbreaking reality is that Pennell is now wearing Cincinnati Bengals colors, racking up 14 tackles, 3 defensive stops, 2 pressures, and 1 tackle for loss, while we're over here struggling to contain opposing running backs. This 12-year veteran was more than just a player. He was a mentor who guided Jones through his early career and provided that veteran presence our younger guys desperately need. The 34-year-old has appeared in all 6 games for Cincinnati this season, proving he still has plenty left in the tank. Jones has been vocal about wanting former teammate Frank Clark back too, showing just how much this team values loyalty and brotherhood over cold business decisions. But hold on to your seats, Chiefs Kingdom, because the defensive line drama is just the tip of the iceberg. Our offensive line situation is about to send shockwaves through your entire understanding of this team's current crisis. The mystery surrounding our future franchise left tackle has Chiefs Kingdom holding its collective breath. And the latest update on Josh Simmons will have you praying harder than ever before. Thursday's practice report delivered another crushing blow to our hopes, as the rookie phenom remains absent from the field for personal reasons that the organization is keeping completely under wraps. Pete Sweeney of the Kansas City Star confirmed what we've all been dreading to hear. Simmons was once again unable to participate in practice, leaving our offensive line in a state of uncertainty that's driving Chiefs Kingdom absolutely insane. This isn't just about football anymore. Family, whatever Simmons is dealing with in his personal life, is clearly far more important than any game. And as Chiefs Kingdom, we need to wrap our arms around this young man and show him the love and support that makes our fan base the most loyal in the NFL. The kid won over our hearts immediately with his incredible potential and infectious personality, quickly establishing himself as our left tackle of the future. And now, he needs us more than ever. Even though we don't fully understand what he's going through, Jalen Moore has been stepping up magnificently, proving himself more than capable after that stellar performance against the Detroit Lions, where he protected Patrick Mahomes like his life depended on it. The backup tackle was paid like a potential starter for exactly these moments, and he's delivering when it matters most. His contract situation shows the front office believed he could handle this responsibility, and he's validating their faith with every snap he takes. But let's be real, our hearts won't rest easy until Simmons is back where he belongs, anchoring our offensive line for the next decade and fulfilling the promise we all saw in training camp. The emotional weight of not knowing when our future cornerstone will return is eating at every single member of Chiefs Kingdom. We're sending prayers, positive vibes, and all our love to Simmons while desperately hoping the situation resolves quickly so he can return to building his legacy with us. But wait until you hear about the receiving corps' chaos that just exploded in the most unexpected way possible. The final piece of this emotional puzzle involves Jason Brownley and the whirlwind journey this kid just experienced. It'll leave Chiefs Kingdom speechless about the cutthroat nature of our championship pursuit. Just when we thought the receiving room had found its rhythm, the return of Rashee Rice created a domino effect that sent shockwaves through the entire roster. Brownley, who captured our hearts during preseason with highlight reel catches and infectious energy, found himself in the wrong end of a numbers game that nobody wanted to see happen. The kid went from making spectacular grabs in August to being waived in October, all because this team has transformed from having worryingly thin receiver depth to boasting one of the most loaded units in the entire NFL. But here's where this story gets absolutely incredible. Chiefs Kingdom. Within days of being released, Brownlee was right back where he belongs, on our practice squad, grinding and fighting for another opportunity to contribute to this championship chase. The Pro Football Focus grade showed performance never actually dropped off. Those preseason highlights weren't flukes. They were glimpses of genuine talent that this organization refuses to let slip away. His grades remained consistently in the mid-50s throughout preseason and regular season, proving his reliability even without the spectacular plays that initially caught our attention. Tyquan Thornton proved last season that the practice squad can be a launching pad to meaningful contributions, spending time learning Andy Reid's complex offensive system before earning a spot on the active roster. Brownlee is following that exact blueprint, using this opportunity to develop his route running and build chemistry with our quarterbacks in practice. With Xavier Worthy healthy again and Rice back in action, our receiving corps' depth is now a legitimate weapon that could terrorize opposing defenses for years to come. The transition from weakness to strength at this position has been remarkable to witness. This entire saga, from Jones pleading for his defensive brother to return, to Simmons dealing with personal matters, to Brownlee experiencing the ultimate football roller coaster, perfectly encapsulates what makes Chiefs Kingdom so special. We fight for each other. We support each other through adversity. And we never give up on family. Hit that like button if you believe this team's brotherhood will carry us to another championship. What do you think about Jones' emotional plea? Should we bring Pennel back? Chiefs Kingdom, are you ready for this championship run?